the world goes around, right? You've experienced America, then Europe, and then you go to the East, and China has opened up in the last few years in bigger ways. But there's the fascination of tradition, of history, of culture, which is so different from what you have here in Europe. And you are so steeped in historical beauty and grandeur. We always believe that movies are a great introduction to cultures, because you see some of the things that we have grown up with, some of the things that we love and enjoy, and things that are very much part of our traditions. So it's a tremendous honor to be the guest of honor, and having Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 2, the Sword of Destiny, having a premiere here.
I see trouble on the way.
Honor, duty, excuses for bloodshed. That is why I left it behind all those years ago.
Don't go around tonight.
It took just one night
Bound to take your life.
to bring me back.
Now, of course, the two will be eagerly awaited, and that big change we've talked about in the place of Chinese action movies, of course, is partly down to that, the extraordinary exposure, the breakthrough, really, that film represented. As you were making it, did you have a sense, the first I'm talking about, the one that revealed itself to the world in all its glory, did you expect that it was going to have the kind of international success that it had?
Did we expect that? We hoped that it would be the best film that we were making. And also because I was having the wonderful opportunity to work with Ang Lee, and he had an amazing vision as a filmmaker, and he's proven himself over and over again. And when he first approached me to do, what he said was Sense and Sensibility with martial arts.
Sounds
How do you
perfect
say no? He's
cocktail.
like, done, okay, fine, when do we start? In fact, it was very interesting, because I'd just come off Tomorrow Never Dies, and I didn't do another film because I waited for Ang Lee till Crouching Tiger. And it took almost like 2.5, 3 years before we were, well on the way to making his China dream. The way he introduced what is the martial arts world, why is this warrior, why does he have the ability to suddenly go, shh, it's the chi. And this is something that we understand. But as a Western audience, if you were introduced to something like that without actually taking them by the hand and gradually bringing it in, it would be a little discombobulating.
And which is what he managed to do.
And
that was the thing.
And he managed to do it beautifully, because it was not just this very special world. It was the music, and then the silence, the bamboos swaying. It was poetry in motion.